Hey everyone, this is Rob Newswall Animation Bliss, and welcome to another Retro Animation Corner. So today's retro cartoon I'll be talking about today is Top Cat. Now, before I get into my thoughts about Top Cat, I would like to remind everybody that new videos will be posted up every Sunday. It could be Sunday night, Sunday evening, or Sunday morning, depending on when I could get the videos posted up. And if you happen to see a video posted up during the week, that must mean that there was a bit of anime news that was released during the week that we wanted to cover. So those would be considered special videos, but new videos will be posted up every Sunday. So now let's get into this review of Top Cat. So Top Cat was a Hanna Barbera cartoon that started in 1961, a year after the Flintstones premiere. And basically, what this cartoon is all about is about Top Cat and his gang of alley cats trying to figure out these get rich quick schemes. Schemes to help them get rich a little quicker, and they try to do all these schemes without being caught by Officer Dibble, who's like always on the prowl and trying to get Top Cat and the gang arrested for their little schemes. And that's pretty much the gist of this show. So what are my thoughts about Top Cat? Well, I really enjoyed this show, even though I will be honest, I didn't watch Top Cat a lot when I was little. Like I was mostly a Flintstones or Scooby Doo or Yogi Bear type of person when I was little. So Top Cat kind of didn't premiere. Well, it didn't really show up on the channel that much, and if it did, it was usually during the mornings where I couldn't really see it. But despite that, I did find this show very enjoyable because it was a very unique type of show. Like, this was a Hanna Barbera cartoon that does have animal characters, and even though been a thing with many Hanna Barbera cartoons like Yogi Bear and Snagglepuss and Huckleberry Hound, this was like the first animated the animal led series where it's like spread out to the episodes like spread out to 30 minutes instead of like being like shorts like they usually were with Yogi Bear and Snagglepuss and Huckleberry Hound. And this was like one of those shows that has animal characters that's like expanded to 30 minutes per episode. So that was like one of the most unique things about Top Cat. And I also like the portrayal of the characters. Like I felt like Top Cat was a very interesting character. Like he's always trying to find ways to get rich really quick, even if it goes into like being sneaking towards other people or tricking other people just to get more money. And of course that's where Officer Devil comes in and be like, TC, you can't keep doing all this stuff because it's wrong and stuff like that. So, why don't you get a job and stuff like that? But I did like the relationships between all the characters, especially between Top Cat and Officer Dibble. I thought they had a pretty interesting relationship because even though TC teases Officer Dibble a lot, and Officer Dibble's like, I want to make sure I get Top Cat arrested. They still like each other, and there's moments where it shows that TC would do anything to make sure Officer Dibble doesn't lose his job or anything like that, and Officer Dibble will make sure he'll save TC if he gets in trouble. So that's the kind of dynamic I like with those two characters. And I do like the relationship that Top Cat has with his gang of alley cats. Like he's always come up with all these schemes, and they're always like doing all the work for Top Cat. So that was a very interesting aspect of their relationship. Now, were there any problems I had with the show? Well, I wish that more focus was put onto TC's gang of alley cats. Like I felt like the other alley cats didn't really have enough character progression, with the exception of Benny and maybe Choo Choo, Benny the blue cat and Choo Choo the pink cat. I felt like those were like one of the few characters who had more of a story plot, and there were a lot of episodes that was dedicated to Benny the blue cat in this series. But I would have liked to see more episodes shown with the other alley cats, and maybe each of the alley cats have their own episodes instead of being like in the background following Top Cat's orders every time and just standing there, doing nothing but following orders. So I would have liked to see more character progression with the alley cats. And I guess because the show only lasted like one season, they weren't able to get that character progression with these characters that they would have like to, like they did with the Flintstones, because at least in the case of the Flintstones, all the characters were developed, but that's because the Flintstones ran for 6 seasons versus Top Cat only running for 1 season. So I think if Top Cat ran a little longer, they would have like developed all the characters a little better, especially the alley cats, and it wouldn't feel like they were background characters to Top Cat, Officer Dibble, and Benny, who all got more moments in the show than the rest of the alley cats. But that's my one nitpick about this show. overall, I really do enjoy Top Cat. If you're a Hanna Barbera fan, if you want to find another cartoon that was made by Hanna Barbera besides the Flintstones and Scooby Doo and those, I would recommend you check out Top Cat. It's a very unique type of Hanna Barbera series, and I'm sure you'll enjoy this show when you want to watch something that deals with Hanna Barbera as a whole. Well, that's my review on Top Cat. And be sure to follow us on Twitter so we can keep you updated on any new videos we post up. And also like our Facebook page. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Rabbit's Blog Animation Bliss, and I'll see you later.